your spirit, your intuition may call you to use something else. It's 100% okay. Follow your heart, and remember, my magic is not your magic. I'm just an example.
I just landed in another atmosphere. I'm just floating in a stainless steel. I beg to have questions.
What's up, YouTube? My name is Lauren Victoria. I'm a mental health therapist and spiritual life coach, and I specialize in healing and wellness through the intersection of mental health and spirituality. In this video, we're going to be making money bowls. It is an item that you can use through ritual and intention to bring wealth and abundance into your life. Now, personally, I was introduced to money bowls through research of Wicca and Hoodoo, those types of things. But it's all tied back to ritual and ceremony, and those things are universal in the world. Whether you're going to the mosque, mass, or the temple on Sundays, whether you're going to a wedding or a birthday party, whether you're just doing your morning routines of washing your face and brushing your teeth, these are all everyday rituals and ceremonies that we are involved in. Now, personally, I found a lot of joy and meaning in my life by making these ceremonies as magical and sacred as possible. And that's why I love money bowls. It's something that you can do on the first of every month just to gather your intentions, your desires, and have a physical representation of what that looks like for you. So I have most of the products that I will be using beside me. I am using a glass bowl. You don't have to have a glass bowl. It can be a cup, it could be a plate, it could be whatever you want, but you need something that's going to hold all of your materials. My item is a bowl. I will be using pink Himalayan salt, which is used for protection and banishing negative energies. I always use some type of protective salt in my rituals because you don't want any bad juju on what you're making. Another thing that I have is whole cinnamon and ground cinnamon. Cinnamon is associated with luck, prosperity, power, all of those good things. So we definitely want those vibes in the bowl, okay? I have bay leaves. Bay leaves are a staple also in many of my routines, rituals, and they're very powerful manifesting tools, especially if you write what it is that you desire on them. I have pyrite, aka fool's gold. This is a crystal also associated with wealth, luck, and abundance. You can use whatever crystal you want according to your intentions. Maybe you're going to go into a meeting to negotiate your salary this month. Maybe tiger's eye then can give you the courage to advocate for yourself. So I say that to say there really is no special harsh requirement on what crystals or even what materials you use. But again, I am sharing mine just for your reference. Another thing that I use is a dollar or a peso, whatever you have, right? Whatever your currency is. It can be real money or it can be fake money. Honestly, it's up to you. I like to use real money as a reflection of my commitment and dedication. Every single month, I reuse this. And if I don't make a bowl that month, I just fold it up and keep it in my wallet. Something else I use is rice. I don't know why it's so hilarious to me, just sloshing the bag of rice around. I use that kind of to fill up the bowl. It's a pretty big bowl, so I use it just to, almost like a sand to keep all of my ingredients in place. I also have a bunch of coins. I will place those all throughout the bowl. Again, just to show commitment, dedication, and enhance the currency, right, of the bowl, the energetic field. I have a green candle, so obviously green is associated with money. You could use white, you could use yellow, it's up to your intentions. I personally recommend something like green or gold, something associated with wealth. But again, if you have a different color that resonates with you, that is 100% fine. I have my abalone shell, and this is Yerba Santa. I'll be using this to clean the area, cleanse myself and my materials. Hi, Bookie Book. Hi, Bookie Book. I'll be using this to clean myself and the materials. I'll show you how. I also have Florida water. This is a batch that I've made here in Mexico. It is relatively small, so I just use it usually to cleanse my hands or whatever material I'm working with specifically. No boo-boo, no boo-boo. And then I have finally a candle that I'll be burning. I consider this my ancestor candle. That was my intention when I made it. And I just like to feel like I have their support and their power with me while I'm working my magic. So all of these items are 100% recommendation, optional, right? Your spirit, your intuition may call you to use something else. Follow your heart, and remember, my magic is not your magic. I'm just an example. And I don't have them here right now, but I probably will grab a few more herbs when I actually make the bowl, such as basil, rosemary, cloves. These are things also associated with wealth and abundance. Right, Bookie? So I 100% always start my rituals by cleansing the space. Here I'm using Yerba Santa, but you can really use whatever you put your mind to. If you wanted to say a prayer, if you wanted to use salt, if you wanted to use incense, Dawn soap, like literally it's all about your intention. And the intention is just to clear negative energy and get grounded in the present moment. I also use Florida water to bless my hands because I recognize them as tools in this ritual. So I start by putting salt in the base of the bowl, and then I fill up the rest with rice. I gently pat the rice down so that when I start putting ingredients in it, it'll actually hold. And now I'm just sprinkling a bit of basil and cinnamon on top. So now what I'm doing is sprinkling cloves around the bowl. And honestly, there's no rhyme or reason to why I chose to do this in a circle. I really just move intuitively every time I make a bowl. It's slightly different. So again, feel free to just move how you are called. But I followed up that clove ring with a ring of rosebuds. And here you see I'm writing my intentions on the 3 bay leaves that I'm putting in the bowl. So this part can tend to get messy, but it's worth it. I love to etch affirmations or exact desires onto my candle. And you can see here, I'm affirming that money loves me. Of course, money is attracted to me. It is drawn to me, okay? Now I'm placing my cinnamon, pyrite, and mandarin pills into the bowl. Again, no exact structure or order going on here, just moving intuitively to what calls me. So now I'm taking the 20-something coins that I had and layering them all around the bowl. This is the first time I've done it like this. I actually really like it. So, fun little thing I've learned recently is dousing my dollar bills in cinnamon and then folding it toward myself to represent money coming to me. I usually put this in my wallet or I stick it in my money bowl if I make it for the month. So now I am dressing my candles with just a few more herbs. I use the Florida water to get it to stick. Honestly, it's so much easier if you do it before putting it in the bowl so you can hold it sideways. But this worked too, okay? And now I'm just doing my finishing touches, and this is the finished product. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed it and if you want to see more videos like this. I am Lauren Victoria, aka The Highest Priestess on all social media platforms, and I hope to see you soon for another video.